planning to buy a home in Cedar City, I need you to see this map before you do anything else. Because some neighborhoods here will make your life incredible and others, you'll regret within 6 months. I'm going to walk you through every single area, tell you the truth. I'm Cashell Robinson, a real estate agent right here in Cedar City. I help families relocate to southern Utah. Considering a move, hit subscribe right now because I drop new videos every week covering everything from Cedar City neighborhoods to market updates and home tours. And if you're ready to start looking, my phone number is in the description below. Let's dive deep into the map. All right, so here's Cedar City from above. We're sitting at about 5,800 feet in elevation in the high desert surrounded by the mountains. Interstate 15 runs right through us here on the west side. Southern Utah University is right here in the middle. What I'm going to do is break down the city into zones. I'm going to cover the heart of the town first and then work outward to the newer subdivisions. And then we'll go beyond the city limits to Enoch and Parowan. For each zone, I'm going to give you the real pros and the real cons and who is it best for and realistic price ranges so you know exactly what to expect. No sugarcoating. Start right in the middle, historic downtown Cedar City. This is the area roughly from Center Street up to about 400 North and between 100 West and 200 East. This is where you get the classic tree-lined streets and older character homes, the walkability to downtown shops, restaurants, and the Utah Shakespeare Festival. Pros: this is the most walkable area in the town. You can walk to coffee shops, walk to the festival, and walk to restaurants. The homes have character, big trees, covered porch, real charm. If you work at SUU or the hospital, your commute is almost nothing. And with gas prices right now, cons. The homes are older, so expect maintenance. We're talking older roofs, older plumbing, and potentially smaller garages or no garage at all. Parking gets tight during festival season, which runs May through October. And because SUU is so close, some blocks have student rentals mixed in, which can mean more turnover and noise. Who is this best for? This is best for couples or retirees who love walkability and culture and don't mind an older home. First-time buyers looking for charm on a budget. Price-wise, you're typically looking at the mid 200,000 to mid 300,000, depending on the condition and the lot size. Now let's scoot over to the SU campus area. This is basically the blocks within a mile radius of the university, especially south and west of the campus. Pros: if you work at SU, is the ultimate convenient play. Your walking distance to campus. These properties also have strong rental demand. If you're thinking investment, students need housing, and vacancy rates have stayed low during the school season. Vacancy rates here stay low during the school year. And here's where I have to be brutally honest. This area has the biggest concentration of student rentals in the city. That means more noise, more parking issues, and more turnover on your block. Some streets can feel a little ran down because landlords haven't always kept up with the maintenance. If you're a family looking for a quiet neighborhood with neighbors who've been there for 20 years, this probably isn't the zone for you. What is it best for? Best for investors looking for rental income, SUU employees who want a short commute, budget-conscious buyers who don't mind college town energy. Price range here from the mid-200s for older, smaller homes to the mid-300s for updated properties. Zone 3, established east side. Fiddlers Canyon, and Coral Creek area. Now we're heading east toward the mountains. This is where you'll find the Fiddlers Canyon, Coral Creek, and some of the more established family neighborhoods. This area sits a slight higher elevation than downtown, and it backs up closer to the foothills. Pros here are mountain views. I mean, seriously, beautiful views of the red hills and canyons. These are predominantly owner-occupied, single-family homes. You'll find bigger lots. Good school proximity to Fiddlers Canyon Elementary is right here, and a quieter, more suburban feel. This is where a lot of families gravitate. The cons: you're further from Main Street shopping, so you're driving for everything. Because this area is popular, it is more competitive. Homes don't sit on the market long, and you'll pay a premium for these views. What it's best for is families with school-aged kids. Everyone who wants that forever home feeling with mountain views and established neighborhoods. Prices here run from the upper 300s to the low 500s, depending on the lot and whether you're in a new build. All right, now let's look at the other side of town. The west side of Cedar City is where most of the new construction is happening right now. Subdivisions like Sage Meadow, Hollow are relatively new and still being built. The pros: brand new homes, modern floor plans with open concept, larger garages, and energy efficient builds. Many of these homes come with builder warranties, so you're not worrying about surprise repairs for the first few years. Streets are wide, sidewalks are in, and cons: you're living in a construction zone, literally. If the subdivision is still being built, expect dust, lots of dust, trucks, and noise for potentially for a year or even two. Beautiful empty lot next to you, that's someone else's home in 6 months. You're further from the heart of town, further from SUU, and further from the east side mountain views. And here's a big one. Some of these newer areas don't have many mature trees, so the yards can feel a bit bare compared to the established neighborhoods. Who is this best for? Move-up buyers or relocators who want a turnkey, modern home and don't mind being on the edge of town. New construction prices in the low 300s and go up to the low 500s depending on the builder and the floor plan. Medium home construction listing right now is sitting right around about $350,000. Here's the zone that nobody wants to talk about, but everyone dreams about. The North Bench and foothills. These are higher elevation properties north of town and up toward the canyon. Larger lots, more pricey, and best panoramic views of the valley. The pros here: space, privacy, views that will stop you in your tracks every single morning. If you want acreage, horses, or just room to breathe, this is your zone. You'll always close to a trailhead and outdoor access. The cons: you are remote. Your grocery run is 15 to 20 minutes. Snow and ice on these roads in the winter can be a thing. Private roads don't get plowed quickly. Internet and cell phone coverage can be spotty in some pockets. And you're paying for the lifestyle. These properties tend to be a higher price for the area. Who is this best for? Best for remote workers who want land and views. Retirees who want peace and quiet. Price varies widely, from 400,000 for small parcels to 800,000 plus for custom homes on acreage. Now let's look beyond Cedar City limits. About 10 miles south on the I-15, you will find Enoch. Population around 9,000, Enoch is technically its own city, but it feels like an extension of Cedar City. The pros here, bigger lots at a lower price. It's common to find half-acre or even full-acre properties here that would cost significantly more if inside Cedar City limits. The community is tight-knit, family-friendly, and quiet. Property taxes can be slightly different since it's a separate municipality. And you're still just 10-minute drive from Cedar City shopping, restaurants, and SU. And they are putting in a lens, so you will have grocery stores coming soon. The cons, Enoch has limited restaurants. The infrastructure is still catching up with a growing town. Roads, streetlights, and sidewalks aren't as built out as Cedar City. And some areas have well water and septic systems instead of city water or sewers. Make sure you check the utilities on the property you are considering. Enoch is best for families who want more land for less money. And anyone who doesn't mind driving 10 minutes for errands, people who want a rural feel without being truly remote. Price range here from the high 200,000s and up. It is a big area with many different types of homes. Categorizing. And finally, 20 minutes to the north of Cedar City is Parowan. Population about 3,300. This is Utah's oldest settlement west of the Rockies, and it feels like it in a good way. The pros, the most affordable real estate in this entire map tour. If you want a home under $300,000 with a yard, Parowan is your best shot. The community is incredibly tight-knit. Brian Head Resort is just 20 minutes up the canyon. Mountains behind Parowan are jaw-dropping. Cons, Parowan has very limited amenities. One small market, one gas station, a few small restaurants to speak of. You are driving to Cedar City for basically most things, groceries and medical care. Employment in the town is almost non-existing. You need to have a remote job, retired income, or the willingness to commute. In the winter, the canyon road to Bryan Head can get grueling. Who is this best for? Retirees, remote workers, anyone who wants maximum affordability and doesn't mind driving 20 minutes to Cedar City. Outdoor enthusiasts who want to live at the base of the ski resort. Prices here start in the mid 200,000s and go up. Alright, so let me give you my honest bottom line. If you want walkability and culture, go for downtown. If you want family-friendly neighborhood with mountain views, look at Fiddlers Canyon and the east side. If you want brand new modern homes, check out the west side subdivisions. If you want land and privacy, north side or Enoch. And if you want maximum affordability, Parowan is a hidden gem. The biggest mistake I see people making is buying in the wrong zone for their lifestyle. They pick a home based on price alone, and then they realize they hate the 20-minute drive to groceries, and they picked a walkable downtown home, but they really wanted a big yard. My job is to match you to the right zone first, and then we can get the perfect house inside that zone. If this map tour helped you, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I put out a new video every single week covering Cedar City, Utah real estate, neighborhood deep dives, and market updates. And if you're ready to start your search, text me. My phone number is right in the description. I'll send you a custom map of listings that match your zone and your budget. I'm Cashell Robinson with Cedar City Homes, and I'll see you in the next one.